We are back with another one on Keepit.P podcast. It's your host, Pop, of course, Pop, what did I call me? We have Ray.
Yo, what it is, man?
Back with us again, man. At this point here, a co-host.
I mean, very flattered, you know.
He
Just
not-
happy to be here, guys, you know.
He not a regular guest no more.
I know. Y'all are considered my family too now, so, you know. Hats off to y'all.
But I want to start my podcast off with a little something different from now on. I want to start with either a quote or a post that I came across throughout the week. So this quote says, "Money can't buy you happiness, but it does bring you a more pleasant form of misery." How you feel about that?
I agree. I feel like, you know, they say money is the root of all evil.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people think money can solve their problems, and it can't, because deep down, you ever notice, like, most celebrities have that money, but they still be going through, like,
The work stuff.
yeah, the worst stuff.
Worse
They're
and
not
worse.
actually taking that time to deal with that inner pain and all that extra stuff. I mean, yeah, it may take away, like, the financial things, but it's not going to either take away, like, traumas and stuff like that. So, I mean, I feel like money could probably help you a little bit with your situation, but it's not going to actually bring you, like, that true peace and happiness.
It'll make you just be. It ain't gonna fix everything.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree to 100%. I feel like money, yes, having money helps in a lot of ways. But the more money you have, the more problems you have. Because now you got all this money, what you gonna do with it? Who you gonna spend it with? Who gonna be around you to know you have money? Who gonna try and get you because you got money? Who gonna try to set you up? There's so much that come with having money.
I also feel like when you got money, it feel like people come out of, like, nowhere in a certain type of way. Everybody want to leech.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that'll be, like, the scariest part then, because it's like, you think they for you, and then
Everybody trying to ride the wave.
yeah, and when you ain't got money,
They gone.
ain't nobody there. But it's like, soon as you come across some cheese, but everybody, boy, you remember we grew up together? Like, yeah, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it.
Like, money, I love to have unlimited money. Who wouldn't want to have like that unlimited money? But I feel like people center their world around money too much. Like, if we didn't have to work, do you think you'll still have these problems? I mean, you will have some problems, of course, but you'll still have life problems. You still gotta go through life regardless, having money or not.
I feel like even people with money still got problems, though. That's the thing. That's the thing. I feel like they just don't talk about it, but I feel like they probably worse than the people without money. So, you ever see, like, some homeless people complain, like, but they low-key be like, other than their situation, they be like, but they be really, like, free and happy for some reason. If the ones that ain't scrolling off on the roads.
Yeah.
They be like,
The ones who choose to be homeless.
yeah, it's like they just feel like they have peace for some reason. Or it's just me. Because, you know, in Orlando, our Jay is kind of friendly, so.
Jay, super friendly.
So, yeah.
Jay is
A fiend, a crack kid.
yeah, somebody strung out right now.
But they cool, though. Nephew.
They're really friendly to you.
So you'll go in there and get them a beer or something. You ain't got no
Take you no
problem.
change.
Fuck you.
But nah, I think like think about the famous people right now who going through situations because they have so much money and want to keep making money, make sure they make money, so they do things to keep that flow income at a steady pace. I ain't gonna say no names, but Mr. Puff.
Everybody got scraped the bag on the wall.
Like, people have all this money. Like, of course, he probably didn't do it just for the money or whatever he's doing for the money. But it's all centered around money. Because if money wasn't involved, it wouldn't.
None of that. You think he'd be worrying about doing all this extra stuff?
Of course not. People want to live and enjoy their life with their money.
Look at Lil Uzi Vert. He ain't like that before he had that money. So, I don't know, bro. I feel like money changed people.
Think about J. Cole. He got money. You can't tell. He don't live up this flawed life. He just like a bum.
Not a bum, but
he don't just like somebody who's rich.
I say middle class. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, of course he can put it on and buy all this stuff, but he don't do it. He's very modest. That's the word. He's modest with his spending and his lifestyle.
You gotta understand, bro. People, money leave every day, bro. Like it's a quick exchange, bro. That be gone quick, depending on how you manage it and all that extra stuff. So,
of course, how you make your money determines how you live and what you do throughout your time. But you should make money the right way. It's like you should be happy if you're making money. Of course, bills still gonna you still have to pay bills and spend money and save money and know what to not buy. Like, of course, like that's life. Like nobody thinks has to have everything in the world. You think you should have all the money in the world, you still be upset that you can't buy something?
say it again.
Like if you had all the money in the world, would you get upset that you can't buy something?
No.
Cause it's like that's one thing I can't buy. I could buy a million other things, do a million other things with my money.
I feel like buying all this stuff ain't gonna fix me. So it's like it ain't gonna fix me. So like, yeah, I got this, but shit, deep down inside, I'm like,
I'm hurting.
I'm sick. I'm like, damn. Do these people really fuck with me? Or they here just for the money, bro? Like, that's a question that you're gonna say. I ain't saying it because I ain't got no damn money now. Who don't want $1 million or something like that? But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like more your majority of like personal problems gonna start to come to the surface. You're gonna see a lot of fake people with money. So like when you don't got money, I feel like that's when you meet the most genuine, real people.
Because you ain't got nothing, so they got nothing to leech on to. They want you
for who you are. Yeah, that's how I see it.
Like I feel like if you have money, of course you gotta have an entourage and people to protect you and stuff. So you gotta pay them. So they gonna be around you because you gotta pay them because you need security and stuff if you're making money and stuff. But they're only doing it for the paycheck.
So I feel like also to how you said your car, if you had money, would you be the one that like flies, have all this extra stuff? Just be real.
I have it, but I wouldn't do it. Like I have it in my closet, but I'm not gonna do it every day. Every time I step out, it's like every now and then. Like
if I had money, I feel like the only thing that I probably have that is going to be shown is a chain.
I don't get a chain.
You wouldn't get a chain? Why?
Chain is priceless.
Touche. A little more of a watch guy.
Like a chain, I get a car for that much.
They do got touche.
I get a car for that much. I'm making all this money.
So all right, if you did have the money, what's one thing you'd do for like yourself? Like if you did have it, like what's one thing I would do for myself?
No Deshaun, I get him a masseuse.
No what?
No Deshaun.
I ain't never heard that one. I would say no Deshaun.
I get him a masseuse, bro, cause my body hurting.
All that football that went. Everybody ain't say. You know I dislocated my elbow, right? So, bro, if I flick like a certain like nerve in my boy, it'll send my whole two hands long. But I figured that out today, bro. I thought I was tripping. I went to flicking the other side, trying to see if it was just like that. I said, yeah, they got me.
Yeah, man. Life after football. That's been not pretty, boy. Every day you wake up, you be like, God damn.
Body be hurting, knees and shit crack. Like, look at this.
I be limping.
Oh boy. Oh, you the one getting tackled 24/7. At least I get the one that deliver the blow. So
yeah. That's why I was a scat back. I'm make my way out of bounds some.
For sure.
But this episode, man, we're gonna be talking about having like a father figure, people in our lives that, how can I put it, without telling y'all the whole memo. How you grew up, basically, in a way. So like, growing up, did you have like a dad in your life?
I'm gonna say yeah though. So technically, my mom had a boyfriend. He was with us for quite a bit. He died my 8th grade year. Well, my actual dad died my 9th grade year. But the time that he was being with us, it was teaching me like manners and stuff like that. Cause I used to be like, what? Yeah, when an adult called me, and then he'd be looking at me crazy as hell. So he really just taught me how to say like, yes sir, no sir, how to open up doors for like women and all that. So like that type of thing. But like for the most part, like as in growing up, as in like a personal, I feel like I had like a lot of them. Like either if it was from coaches down to my oldest brother or down to his homeboy. Those like father figures to me because it was like if they knew they were going to go do something stupid or they knew that I didn't need to be involved with this or push myself to do certain things, they'll tell me that stuff. Because I guess they just, you know.
So everybody had it growing up. I'm about to do this, but when you get older, you don't do this.
So it's like they stopped me from making a lot of dumb mistakes, but like technical difficulties. But like an actual like yeah, I'm gonna just say yeah, because it's like through my surroundings, yeah, but like just that one person, no.
That's somebody consistent in your life.
Yeah, somebody consistent like that. But like each and like if I'm around certain people, they'll sit here let me know this. But like somebody that's just on me every day or just calling to check up in every day, nah.
Growing up, my dad was in my life, but he wasn't in my life, so I didn't really have no dad. But of course, I had my brother. If you know me, you probably know my brother. I'm pretty sure.
Got a head. Shouts out to that boy.
Yeah, that man. He vet all my friends or anybody I hang out with. He asks about you. He try to talk to you. Try to read you because he won't hang around nobody still to this day. Like he try and hover over me and guide me. So I didn't have like a actual dad in my life, but I had an older brother. I mean, but he didn't have a dad in his life either. So he kind of had to. He was raised in a single mom household, somewhat.
To a certain extent.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna say yeah. Yeah. Because it was like more of like if it wasn't like that, it's not like he was taking the actual time like to actually just spend time with us and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say yeah, but pretty much sure.
Do you think like how you think you would be different now if you had like a consistent daddy in life growing up?
Honestly, yeah. Cause I'm watching certain people like that come from two
parent
households, and like, cause you know most people don't want to raise a child up in a separate household. They'll end up more successful than that single that one that has that because it's like you have both. Like you have the mom to sit here and nurture you, and then you got the dad that teach you how to be a man and get higher and get it, and then it's like that support system from a man. As a boy, like your dad coming to those games and hey man, son, turn up for doing this, you getting emotional. He just being there, like being a father. But I feel like that plays a big part into it because I feel like in order to grow into a man's full potential, not saying being in a single household you can't grow to your full potential, but just seeing it as in how a man should really run things in a two-parent household because most two-parent household is normally like successful. Like the man is ahead of everything, so you're watching him. You see how he's moving.
How he lead.
Yeah, in a single household, you watching your mom do everything. So it's like she's stressing, working, and then it's like you think your mom want to come. It's harder for your mom to come and spend time and sit here and be up under you when you know she just worked and she cooking. You get what I'm saying? She dealing with people at work. She got to get your school clothes. She trying to teach you how to be a man. She trying to teach you how to tie a shoe. Yeah. So it's like, damn, like she teach you how to ride a bike. I'm like, bro. So it's like you got to ask yourself, like, damn, it's different. And then like even then, like I watched my my god brothers for instance. They had two parents in the household, and they balance it out real good. Their dad is very supportive. You get what I'm saying? Like he's there for every game. He's there for the pep talks and like. He's showing them how to really like, you know what I'm saying, lead. And it was like, dang, I never knew a two-parent household can actually run like that. You get a lot more done.
So. The right two-parent household. I'm not talking about two-parent households where the dad being the mama and being abusive and abusive mentally, physically, and verbally. I'm talking about like a great two-parent household.
The ones that still in love, basically, something like that. They don't want to hurt each other, but they really like, they trying to raise a young king or a young woman for real. I ain't talking about none of that crazy stuff that y'all think.
Like two-parent households where a man can realize his mess up and be like, okay, like, and put his man's pride to the side. A man don't want to apologize for being wrong or messing up, because who wants to be wrong or to mess up? Don't nobody do things to mess up or to, you know, do things the wrong way. So that kind of man. But on my end, I think having a dad in my life, like an actual dad in my life, I would have grown into the man I was supposed to be faster. Mm-hmm. Like I wouldn't have been
You never did dumb stuff basically.
Yeah.
Somebody before y'all like, hey, don't. It's like you ever told a little kid, man, stop playing with that outlet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't play the outlet, you're gonna get fried. But it's like you a kid, so it's like boom. But I'm saying if you had that person like, son, don't go play in that outlet, it'd be different. Even though you had your brother, but like an actual person that's just constantly there, because it's really not your brother's job to do that, but you're
right.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, if they were there, for sure, like things would be different. I would be different for the better, of course, because seeing a man treat a woman the right way and seeing how she reacts to being treated that way, like I think I've seen a few times with my grandparents and my great aunties, like how they treat and talk to each other still to this day.
Oh, love be funny, boy.
Yeah, like
they be nasty.
I be like, bro, like that's how I want to be. Like they cater to each other's needs and love languages without even like thinking about it, and just so gentle but rough when it's time.
So I'm gonna say like they really like how you said it. Like they know each other. We just like they know each other's flaws. That person know what this person like, and I can help here and help him. Like, that's right. I see.
Yeah, like
for sure.
How our relationship is supposed to be. Our relationship is supposed to piggyback. Everything piggybacks off each other to balance each other out and pick each other up with like in areas you down. Because everybody not good at everything.
And then you gotta understand, a child is always watching. A child is innocent, and the first thing they do is either you look up to dad and mom. Those are the only people you want to be around. You ever notice that? Like they just be sitting, they watch your every move. You do the little small things, they come in the house doing it. So you gotta say like, if I had a person that's in the house with me like that, and I'm watching him do these certain things, that can truly help me. Because kids pick up the stuff very fast, bro.
The smallest things.
Oh, you'd be surprised. We be like, well, what?
Like, I had a talk with somebody in my life the other day. I was like, if they've been slick with you, if your girl's been slick with you in front of the kids, and how you responding to her, how you think the kids gonna do? Like the kids are gonna watch that and be like, okay, like that's cool. Like I can do like this and it's funny. Instead of it being disrespectful because y'all doing it in front of them. So it's like they're just watching what they see. Really.
I also feel like too, in order to like, boy, I think you shouldn't argue in front of your kid. I think you should wait. Y'all will hold it off like, hey, we ain't gonna do this in front of this person. Like our child, we're gonna wait. We'll have this conversation later. Because I feel like that's creating like a trauma for them in a certain type of way, and people don't understand that. It'd be like the little things the kids remember. You think they don't remember, but I remember when daddy was in there, y'all like mom, she was in there crying. You know what I'm saying? So it creates that inner trauma with them because they watch everything. So
kids are visual learners.
They're very uncertain, and they will repeat every damn thing you say. So like they repeat everything.
Like kids are actually pretty smart, but pretty dang unbrainly at times.
A lot. But they don't forget nothing.
So piggybacking off of that, I think like older figures corrupt the minds of kids. Like you ever been with somebody like an older kid, like your uncle or something when you was a kid, and they'd be like, man, look at that ass. Like you in the store. Look at that ass. So,
you like?
So now you growing up.
Look at that. Teach it to the other like, ew.
Like it's a sad truth. Like, and that's something I realized the other day. I was like, bro, when did this become a norm? Like a girl walk by, ain't nobody gonna look yet, but when she get down there,
everybody like that deal.
Yeah, it's like it's just something that we seen older people do and just kind of move to, especially with social media nowadays. You know how everybody not showing their body, but like showing their body and all the body positivity, but really some people just do it for the views, for the feedback, for the comments.
Validation. Everybody do it basically.
But piggyback, but the opposite side of that is your uncle would be like, man, you see how that woman carries herself? Like that's a real woman right there. That's how a woman's supposed to be. You see how she got her hair, how she smells, how she looking, like how she coming in public.
It'd be like you don't know, like the old heads know how to call out a good woman. For some odd reason, it's like, yeah, man, look at her, man. She got her stuff. I'm like, bro, how do you, like, you know what I'm saying? You can just tell.
And all you do is look at her. So I know for a fact, like, I'm gonna make sure I don't try. Well, I don't corrupt nobody I hang around in the bad way. Like, if anything, I try and promote and lead to good things. Like with my nephew, like I ask him stuff or talk to him about stuff. Like I don't talk to him about no girls or talk to him about. Like I had to talk to him the other day. I said, man, like, is it bullies in your class? He was like, yeah. He told me the kid's name. I said, like, y'all friends? He was like, he said, yeah, at first. And he said, no, not really. I said, like why? He said, because, like, he mean, and, like, ain't no telling when he gonna be mean and bully people. I said, you know, just make sure, like, you talk to him still, because people just don't grow up and be a bully, and they kids.
And it's crazy that you say that, like, with me being around certain kids that I'm around now, with me doing what I do.
Right.
A lot of kids are facing traumas at home.
Mm-hmm.
And it's how they react to it. Like, you don't know half of the stuff that they're going through, but it's like they don't know how to function. Because it's like, there's so much going on for them at a young age. And, you know, it's kind of like your emotions and stuff, like, it can be kind of hard to deal with if you don't know how to control it.
You're that kid. Well,
so,
everything hard.
Yeah, so, and how I see it, like, and I'm just watching, I'm like, bro, it's deeper than what y'all think. Because everybody not going to know that, and then you try to tell people, like, nah, I've been knowing, like, I'm telling you, how you, I'm like, it's not that, it's obvious, you get what I'm saying? Some stuff be so obvious, but people don't take the time out to sit and just pull the kid to the side and actually just see what's going on and talk to them. So I say, yeah.
Like, the people that be like, man, that kid bad, don't talk to him. Don't get him nothing, like, let him play by himself. Like, that's the reason he gonna keep acting out and being bad, because y'all keep singling them out, keep calling them bad, not checking them.
Some kids just need that extra attention, bro. Once you realize that certain kids, like, just need that extra
love.
Yeah, it just, you'll see a change in their actions, bro. Once you start giving them that extra stuff, even if it's like, depending on the situation, hey man, you want to help me set up this practice field or something like that, just sit and talk to them, ask them about school, high grades, and you know what I'm saying? And that's how I normally do it, just sit and just talk to them, bro.
Like, talk to them about the smallest stuff, so you can kind of pick their brain without asking them a question that's going to traumatize them.
And one thing to know about it, kids open up to you once they're comfortable. They'll start telling you some stuff that you'd be like, bro, wow.
Like, at your age, like, you hearing this or seeing this and then going through this.
But the only thing is, I'm gonna say nowadays with people in general, adults, I'm gonna say it like that, adults, because I'm not saying people, and I'm seeing this the more and more I'm with kids, they don't take the time to listen to kids. They feel like if a parent, they're saying something to their parent, they feel like they're getting criticized by a child, but a child is really telling you how he feels. Instead of you being, just yell, once you start yelling at a kid and all that stuff, it shut off. I'm never gonna want to open up again. I'm not gonna ever say how I feel because you're doing the same thing. But if you actually just sit and listen, don't even say too much, just listen to him.
Right.
He gonna start telling you stuff that you never know what's going on, or for instance, you may not need to be a problem. I'm getting bullied at school, but he don't want to tell you because every time he try to tell you, you see him think this, you yelling, but he gonna actually just.
Or calling him soft or something.
Yeah, you gotta. He'll say it. Like they will say it, but once you start yelling and you making it feel like every time they saying something, you shutting them up. Why would I sit here and express my feelings with you if you don't care? You know what I'm saying? So,
like, I feel like as kids, well, as adults, we still dealing with childhood trauma, and y'all mad at yourself and mad at people from the past, but you traumatizing these kids, man, because of your trauma and what you going through. You want to traumatize these kids instead of trying to deal with it and go to therapy and get healed, so you can make these, like, raise these kids the right way.
I feel like, and then again, I'm gonna say it like this because I was one of those people. I had my own traumas, and my grandma was saying you need to get a therapy and stuff like that. Therapy ain't gonna fucking work. But I feel like if not even therapy, get somebody that you trust. It ain't even gotta, like, just somebody that trust that's really just gonna listen. That ain't gonna really judge you, but somebody that can just listen so you can get this off. And then when you trying to talk about these things and all that stuff, you gotta be willing. As I talk about, I learned to let go. That's a lot of things. People are saying they forgive stuff and they sit there and it's still sitting on their heart.
And they didn't really forgive.
Yeah, they're not really forgiving. When you truly forgive or forgive, it's hey, I'm not gonna bring up this situation.
I felt it.
I'm not gonna bring up this situation if I'm mad at a person or something. I forgave you. No meaning like I'm not saying the situation never happened. You're never going to forget about the situation because you get what I'm saying. Stuff that may trigger that. But I'm saying to truly forgive in your heart, you really have to just let it go. Like that's your past. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. Because a lot of people still hold on to trauma. A lot of times, I used to ask myself, why all this stuff had to happen to me? And then I had to ask myself again, why not me?
Why not you?
Why not put me through these things to help me grow? People are always trying to ask. Do you ever notice you would never be your full potential self until you went through the things that you went through? So meaning, I would have still been the same kid. I wouldn't have grown into the man I am if I would have never had to face these things. All these obstacles. Because it taught me to think. It taught me how to be patient. It taught me to trust. It taught me to have faith. So a lot of people not taking that time to just realize, like, I have to go through these things. I have to deal with these emotions. You know what I'm saying? To grow. They're not, people look at them as bad things instead of just looking at them like, hey, this is my progress. This helped me grow.
Stepping stone.
Yeah. People use them as, what is it? Instead of using them as they use them as crutches instead of stepping stones. People use their problems as crutches. Like, oh, this is
You should feel bad for me.
You feel bad.
I'm going through this.
Yeah, like this happened to me, but in reality, damn, that happened to you. How did you shape that? What did you do to push yourself? You know what I'm saying? Instead of holding on to it, how did that situation help you?
What did you learn from it?
Yeah. Everything in life what God is trying to teach us, bro, are lessons. You ever go through the same situation over and over, like, damn, this happened. This happened. Meaning God showing you a sign.
And you not learning.
You're not learning. You so distracted, you got too much stuff going on. You're not sitting quiet, you're not actually paying attention.
You're not sitting back.
Yeah, but because you taught me that. Once I sat there in my life and learned how to just sit there and be quiet and just figure out why I want to do the lesson, it'd be dead in front of you.
Yep.
The situation, the thing, it'd be dead in front of you, but you're so distracted by everything, it'd be dead in front of you. Like, okay, God, I get it. And once you pass that, not saying like, once you pass that, it's gonna be most stuff. I'm sorry. It's just,
of course,
it's
it's
life.
life. It's life.
But it's like,
but you'll get over it better.
You get over it, and it's like, now you know how to handle that situation. Now I know how to deal with this person. Okay, you get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's, for sure. Everything that happened to you in life happened for a reason. You gotta find out your reason. Maybe that reason is not even to help you. It's that with somebody else.
And I had to realize that people understand. I probably would have sorry, cutting you off.
You're good.
God will put you in a situation sometimes or take you out. He'll put you in a situation like, bro, why I'm here? Sometimes you're not there for you. You're there for that other person, to help that other person.
Somebody who literally don't know what to do.
Know what to do. But God is using you to push that person and all the extra stuff. And I'm starting to realize, I be asking myself, why am I here? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's not about you. Everybody got a certain purpose here in this world. When you find out your purpose, like, he's going to put you in situations and rooms that you're like, but why am I here?
I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I don't want to do this at all. But when you're being obedient, God's like, all right, son, I need you to help this person, bro. Tell them your story. Tell them how you got through this stuff, how I helped you and how you got through it. That's going to help them. And nobody looks at it like that. Because, you know, our world now is coming through social media and all this stuff. That
obviously it's good.
All like this, and people don't understand, like,
what goes behind the cameras can close doors.
And it's a purpose, bro. Everybody has to serve a purpose. And God didn't put us here on earth just to sit here and waste time. We sinners, bro. So everybody got to serve a purpose and affect somebody to help people get closer. It's just you figuring out your purpose. And the hardest time, you're not going to figure out the purpose on your own until you let the Holy Spirit guide your life, fam. So you got to really let God
sit back and let God.
Yeah, let God take the steering wheel, and He gonna show you the exact purpose. Like, He gonna lead you to where you need to be. Like, for instance, nobody knows my situation, but you know, I'm on a platform, so I'm gonna say it. I got expelled, touche, and I'm like, bro, you can ask him, like, I got dealt with so much stuff at once, emotional. Like, I don't even know how. Like, well, I know how God got me through it, but like, I never took the time out to deal with it or anything. Got home, still going through stuff, and I ended up going to a job with kids. I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I here? Like, I'm like, oh man. Then they start gravitating towards me, like, this the love that they care, how happy they be to just see me, and the hugs and ignoring, just asking dumb questions every time, and it's like, and I'm around a football team trying to help young man stay disciplined, stay on the right track, and not to make the dumb decisions that I made. And I realized the purpose that he used in me is I have to tell this story to kids. And every time I say it, I end up getting chills, and he's starting to show me. And one day I was crying in the car. I felt lost. Not gonna lie to you, I felt lost. I felt like I was failing. I got expelled from school. I'm not making the right money that I want to make. I don't know what to do. And I had to go into orientation. I started worshiping. I cried. So we was in there playing Jeopardy. I was answering. It was some old lady, like grandma old, like 50, 60 children there. We was all playing Jeopardy, but me and her going back and forth, just being competitive. This one, I said, at least I ain't bringing no manual to cheat or whatever. I'm answering out the muscle or whatever. And I'm gonna show you how good God works. Remember how I told you I was crying and worshiping? At the end of the thing, the lady called me. Said, come here. She shook my hand. She said, I don't know you from a can of paint. Keep doing what you're doing. These kids need you. Didn't know her. Then she told me something else about myself, but I'm not gonna tell y'all what else she told me, because and I knew it was real, a sign of God. But it was like, I kept asking, what's the call? What's the purpose? What am I doing? Am I feeling? Am I heading in the right direction?
Show me a sign.
Showed me I was in the right direction. The lady literally sat here and told me, these kids need you. That did it for me. And it was like God showed me, like, son, you're in the right place. It's not about you no more. It's not about you carrying out that dream for football. It's not about you going to the league no more. You know what I'm saying? He did this to strengthen me, but in reality, it's about the young men and women, the future of the world, bro. Like, because we're not gonna be here forever. And the way that it's headed, you need to get more kids to want to follow Christ. Even when I go out there to train, I'm sending a player now. I send him Bible verses every morning, bro. We just started it and trained. Even when I'm training kids, like I always tell them to keep God first. I said, bro, because this sport can be taken from you. People don't understand that. I said, boy, once that big got took from me, boy, I was sitting in my stomach. Boy, you can ask him, boy. I said, man. And then y'all don't even know the half, boy. I got denied by about 40, 30 colleges, boy. I said, boy, ain't no way, boy. I said,
colleges are giving you false hope.
What? They like, oh yeah, we gonna sign. They had me fill out application, we putting me on report dates and all that stuff. And the day of me going to visits and all that stuff, they say, nah. God said, nah, this ain't it for you. This ain't what I want for you. This ain't what I want for you. And I'm like, bro, why does door keep closing? Because it's not what he wants from me. I'm not finished. Even if it's not for me to go back to school right now, I have a mission that I need to finish where I'm at until I can advance to that next season.
Like, maybe you can go back, but you need to do this right
first. Meaning, I need you to do this first, son.
Do this for me.
Then I'm gonna go help you do this.
Do this for me.
And like I said, I probably done sat out there. I'm sitting out here, but you never know. I come back, straight back from here. I done snap. I'm a first round drafted. That'd be a crazy story. Or even then, not even
getting drafted in
general. Or for one, I get to finish and get my degree, which is a blessing. And then second off, I have connections, meaning I have people that's telling me once I get my degree, I have certain stuff set up for me. But that's just a little back story. So like, I know that God is calling me for a different purpose. Like meaning, like sometimes you gotta just let Him take the wheel, bro.
Sadly, I mean, not sadly, but we all put on earth to serve His purpose, not our own. So it's not sad that we can't live our own life. Because we live our own life, but we live it for Him.
Yeah, He give you free will. But it's like,
living it for Him.
It's for Him, bro. Once you realize that in life, like, everything's just not going to be about you, because we all got our own desires or what we want to do. But God got a different thing. He know why He won't give you things. Meaning, like, I know if I give you this, you probably wouldn't worship me anymore. If I give you this, you wouldn't call Him. So it's like, He puts you in situations where He know you're going to need Him. And I'm going to say it like that. And He's waiting. Like, people think gotta be a friendship prayer. God's always waiting. You just gotta talk to Him. And the more you pray, the more I'm gonna say, the more you pray, the more stuff get thrown at you. I'm just being honest with you. Like, that's when trials and tribulations hit you harder. When you're deeper into God, because the devil comes
testing your faith.
Yeah, he's testing your faith. I'm gonna knock you down.
Are you a true soldier?
Boy, you can ask him. But I was in Bible study every Wednesday, fool. Church every Sunday, fool. Reading that Bible every night. Am I lying? You see me taking notes, right? Every night you say, what I'm doing, read my Bible, taking notes. Boy, that bit, actually, it happened out of nowhere. I come up, I was happy hell out of work one day. La, 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 la. Jolly. I got an email from Lauren Moe. Y'all know who Lauren Moe is. But Lauren Moe.
CSU people.
Yeah. But, listen, dog. The most saddest dudes in my life, because I already knew where it was going. And I wrote, and they don't even know, I wrote about 5 appeal letters. Fool. They don't know the half of what I've been through. So it's like, I'm just telling my story, like, it's how you shake back from it, bro.
How you view it.
Yeah, because, like, I could have viewed it as, like, I'm going to just stop, cry, and do all this and settle and all this stuff. But I actually trying to just give it to God. It's going to be, everything ain't right how I want it right now, but I know
It'll get there.
it'll get there. Meaning, like, with me, my situation a little more, he's probably setting up a room. There's probably people that he got to remove out that room before I can actually walk through this door.
Mm-hmm.
And all this extra stuff. And, like, I feel like the more peace I be at, people don't know this, when you worship, when you really just take the time to actually listen to gospel music and tell God thank you for a lot of things. Everything that you be thinking about, it'll free your mind from, bro. And it's like you be clear. That's been working for me, boy, because, man, you know how to get that crap out of me, boy.
And once you get there, bro, it's like your life on cruise control, bro. Like, no matter what come at you, I promise you, no matter what come at you, you're like, man, no, God got me. Like, I don't got to stress about it. Like, yeah, it's okay to be upset, but you don't have to stress about it every day, all day, crying. That get you upset and angry all day and out of character because you know God got you. Like, I be going through things, bro, and I be brushing it off. I'm like, man, I'm not worried about this. I know I got it. I know I can handle it. I'm not gonna worry about it too much because what's in store for me, I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
But I know it's gonna be good because I'm a good person, good soldier. I'm a good man, leading and bettering my faith every day.
I'm gonna say you taught me how to do that very well though too. Just like, you know, I was the type of dude that like,
It's a crap shot.
what, if that bitch was on my mind, if you know me, those who know me, like, okay with me, like, what? I used to talk about the most stupidest stuff, and if I'm sitting here thinking about it, like, he be like, bro, just let it go, just like, and all that stuff, boy, I used to overthink so much stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask some person, like, bro, what can you possibly do? Like, what you mean? Like, we'll be in the room, bro, at about, I said, bro, I don't know, bro.
We'll be in the room yelling at each other, but not it's passionate.
Well,
like,
people
just
don't
talking.
even understand that. I think, who asked me that? I think my grandma asked me that one day. You and Pop ever got into like a fight argument? We say,
Nah.
let's say, we really just be like chilling. I said, if we did, felt like we ever like got to that moment, we both just be quiet. Like, we won't say nothing to each other for a little bit. Hey, what? About 20, 30 minutes later, you want to go to the concert? Shit, yeah. We never like actually took the time out to just at there. So now I realize that like, we see stuff like together, we're very powerful together. And I can sit here and say like, people don't understand like, if you know, like we the opposite. Technically like the
Completely
opposite. But it's like I respect him a lot because he helped me with so many like trials and stuff in my life. Like just being that person to be there. Like I done cried to this man before. Like no diddy, but like somebody just have somebody that can just help you through your certain situation. Like somebody that's gonna hold you accountable to pray or hold you accountable to just trust God's plan. Cause like it's been times he had to tell me like, hey, bro, just trust God and all this extra stuff and like to read my Bible and just taking me to church every Sunday. It'd be times I'd be in the bed, bro, get up, we got church. I be trying to avoid it, but I had Alexa go off. I won't say nothing, boy. Like, boy, I ain't going to church.
But you know me, I get up 2 minutes before. Hey, come on.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, get it. Like, we going to bread. But he got his days, so it be time. Like, bro, get up, we going to church. So it's like, you got to have somebody that hold each other accountable. We've known each other for a long time, but didn't actually know each other until we start struggling with each other. And all this extra stuff, like they don't know how we both got kicked out of school with each other. Like we damn near did everything together. So
we got kicked out of school each other sophomore, freshman year.
But when we got there, we were out.
We got there. We did half a semester.
Half a semester. Went home to finish the other half. Boy, them folks is not playing.
Shout out Denson, man.
Yeah. Also too, shout out Denson, bro. He been playing a real impact in my life. He used to like when I'm going through my situation I was going through, sending me Bible verses every day, and I respect him for that. What I was gonna say, like, yeah, bro, we've been through the slums, bro. The mud.
Everybody had that college struggle buddy. I know y'all best buddy. Y'all the best buddies. I hate each other.
What? Cause
college is hard.
That be it, boy.
From food to money to anything to food.
I would say that hey, if you're not in a big college, then it's different.
My fault.
You got a big college, yeah. Cause but you was at where we at, but y'all know how them brick walls get. Boy, quad jet. Boy, I remember one day we came back from Christmas break, our whole room was molded. I said, but ain't no way. I said, ain't no way.
I lost about $1,000 in stuff, bro.
We done been through so much at that dang school, boy. So, but it's all just stories to look back and laugh and all these stuff. But like, nah.
And then like in college, people would be like, man, bro, I don't know how you hang out with Ray. Like he's so rude, he's so this, he's so that. But y'all don't know the real Ray.
They don't.
Y'all don't know Ray. Like I know the real Ray. Y'all, he show y'all he show y'all what he want to show y'all, and y'all just wrong with it because y'all gullible.
And then what I'm saying like this, a lot of people just automatically paint a picture of me. I ain't the type, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You got to, I ain't a flashy type of dude. I'm the type of nigga like, sorry for the word, but I act like a nigga. Like,
complete.
Like, I'm the type of person, bro, I wear tank tops around school.
If he could, he would tank top to church.
Technically.
And
like,
so, first of all, he's tatted up. He got you can't see it, but he
got
got
a lot of tattoos. But like, I'm
big buff black man.
Bro, but I'm the type of person like, I wear tank tops, some slides and things, but
anywhere.
Like I don't care. But it's like people already painting that picture.
Just off appearance.
Off appearance and then all that stuff. And it's like I open up to the people that I really like know, like and you can tell because that's who I vibe with. And the ones who do know me, like I'm a person that you probably would want to keep around, bro. And that's just saying that when people don't know Pop, well, I done heard Pop don't talk to nobody. He said that he get the rest of it. I said, you don't know Pop for real. I said, Pop actually funny how you in that room dying. But it's like you never gonna know the person until you take the time. And I feel like a lot of times, a lot of y'all in this world like to stereotype people before actually getting to know them. Like y'all just automatically paint this picture. He's that, he's this, and all this stuff. But it's like, have you took the time to have a conversation? I'm talking about situation. Conversation with him, ask him what he's been through, or how he managed certain things. He probably can help you in situations you don't never know. But the thing is, the world is very judgmental. I'm gonna say it like this. We probably done went on a run about stuff that probably wasn't even the podcast.
No matter, bro.
So I mean, but this is like free game and knowledge, bro. Like, bro, I feel like y'all should just trust God's plan for y'all lives, bro. Like, I'm still doing the process myself. Don't get me wrong now. Some days you're gonna be feeling like, ah. Some days you're gonna be feeling like, no.
But you still gotta
keep pushing, keep chopping wood, bro.
Keep it going, keep it moving. Because eventually, you're gonna take a turn, and that turn gonna do wonders, man. Like, I be at all-time high. You won't know. I be at all-time low. You won't know. I carry myself the same way because I don't want to give that energy to nobody else because it's not fair to them.
True shit, you do.
Like,
Except with me though, cause like I seen you mad about some shit before. That shit be funny. But like, bro, I say, bro, if you work on your spiritual life, everything else will take care of itself. And I'm gonna just be honest with you, like I'm still learning as I go. He's still learning as he go. Like,
but we had each other to start.
Yeah, man, you just need somebody to just hold you accountable. To just push you, cause it's hard to be consistent. I'm not gonna.
It's hard to start in the first place.
You gotta just start somewhere. The thing is, just starting somewhere. If that's getting up, praying every morning, and praying every night, or just reading a Bible verse every morning, just find somewhere to interact with your spiritual life, because you know God wants to have these conversations and talk with you. And I feel like a lot of us are young, but we don't know God and Christ. So. And I'm still learning myself, like, you know. So I ain't sitting here saying like I ain't no pastor, but if you know me, the ones that went to Edgewater that know me, for real, I always used to like say little stuff about God and all that stuff. But I feel like he had to re-humble me, because once I done got to college and I done got offers and I started feeling like I was at nil. And then sometimes you got to put you in a humbling situation. But shit.
And then of course everybody not gonna start the same place or have somebody to start with them. Like, at the very first, I tried to get ready to start this journey with me. He said he was.
Carolina.
He did. Well, he did, but he'll stop. So I had to keep it going by myself. Like, it was like maybe 2 months by myself, me just waking up, going to church on your podcast, going to church alone. You know, but eventually, when he see me starting to change, he was like, man, like, maybe I should, you know, get into it. Maybe I can.
It's sad to say for me, I think it was one day I told him, like, no funny junk. It was like, what really made me do it, we was working out one day after work. I called him into the thing, and I told him Sunset grab this book. It was like this voice. When I grabbed that book out of BG's office. And I don't think we was doing a spiritual journey or nothing like that yet. We wasn't. Well, I wasn't.
You wasn't. I was.
I wasn't. But I was going through a lot of stuff. And he said, and I was going through a lot of stuff, and he said, grab this book. I'm like, what? Like, real stuff. I was like, bro, I don't know what, baby. And I said, I don't know what, baby, grab this book. I said, but some said grab this book.
And he don't read.
I don't read. I do not. What? You couldn't even pay me to read in class. When popcorn read. Some said, grab this book. It was like this voice in my head that said, grab this book. I said, bro, some said, grab this book. So I guess I grabbed it. It was like how to maximize your potential. I read it was by this dude named, I think it's Miles Monroe. And in the picture, in the book, it was talking about how God wants us to maximize our potential. And a lot of us go to the grave not reaching our full potential, meaning not serving our purpose on life. And the more and more I started reading, the more and more my perspective and stuff started changing. Even with my work ethic. Remember I was in summer workouts real good. I started creating a better eating habit and all this extra stuff. Remember when I was on that lean diet and all this stuff? And I was working out real heavy. I was going to trip, but it was that book. Because he was talking about God in the book. And then they taught me how to discipline myself. I started reading the Bible, note and stuff. I started off with like a soap method. Then my girl bought me a Bible. Then I started highlighting and stuff because I ain't never know highlighting. She wrote that down. And all that happened for that book. Sometimes God will sit here and tell you things, but it's up to you to pick it up. Because I'm like, that book. I'm like, the fuck, what a book. I say, no. And then even then, we done some things. Remember we went to North Carolina, and I sat here and said, you told you, remember that book the night we went out? And we both kept saying, said at the same time, something don't feel right. Yeah. We both kept saying, we said it at the same time. I said, something don't feel right. I said, bro, it's something like my spirit just don't feel right about this. I said, I don't know. I said, bro, I think we need to go back to the hotel.
My birthday weekend.
Yeah, but we said it at the same time. No G.
I texted him in the car. I said, bro, I don't want to go out no more. Something don't feel right.
Bro, we both said it at the same time. I said, boy, that is crazy. Because it's like, I said, But, and then it's crazy. Then, like, I think we got to the hotel, and I think females wanted to follow us to Wawa, and they had a whole bunch of niggas with them. I was like, oh, dude.
Like, bring us to their room, and they got guys and all these.
I said, no. I said, something don't feel right. You think we went back out that night? Hell no.
Not at all. But it all started from that intuition. And where that intuition came from.
I mean,
not us.
He'll tell you, boy, trust me. He got me out doing a lot of stupid stuff.
For sure. And then, like, I mean, if you know me, you know me. You know I don't talk like Ray said.
You don't.
Shout out D, man. He texted me the other day.
You know what I'm about to say?
No, wrong D, my fault. Shout out to Daryl. I'm at my homeboy from high school.
Okay, I thought you were talking about.
He's somebody who I mentored a little bit, who I very first mentored in high school about, just being a man and stuff like that. He was like, man, I've been watching you doing podcasts and talking and stuff and doing all this like motivational stuff. And he was like, bro, everybody know you didn't talk. Everybody know you wouldn't talk at all. Everybody know you wouldn't hold a conversation or nothing, because that's just not me. Like, I don't like pointless conversation. I don't like just talking to talk. I like everything to have a meaning and a purpose. I don't like to waste my energy or time, because my time was precious. Because I used to stutter really bad, like really, really, really bad.
When I first met you, though.
I used to stutter really bad, bro. So
I got a lot of habits, though. The thumb thing too.
Yeah, like,
they don't know you though, boy.
A really bad habit of stuttering. So it made me very what's it called? Insecure about talking, because I'm scared I'm gonna stutter. And when I stutter, I'm looking at you trying to talk and nothing come out.
Remember that one day? I think you about to study. You said, man, fuck this, read this. I think I'm supposed to read it. You're supposed to read it. I was like, all right, bro.
Like, oh.
But nah, you handled it. You know how to handle it. Nah, like, you were very good. You're from where you started off from with it, but people just don't understand, boy.
I prayed about it so much, bro. I said, Lord, you want to make me do all this talking and stuff? Help me stop stuttering, Lord, because I just want to talk, but I can't because I'm stuttering. And the more I talked and prayed for it and showing him that I'm consistent and I'm going to do what I intended, what I said I would do if I stop stuttering, and he helped me. Of course I still stutter every now and then, you know, when I'm overstimulated or something or upset. But he helped me get there. And just by having faith and knowing what I wanted. I know I want to help people. From the very first time I helped somebody and they told me like, oh, you helped me do this, or I went and got here without you. It's like, but it feels good, and I know I done been through so much in life. Like, but you won't, I don't know, but I done been through so much in life. I got so many stories. I can help people get out of situations or not get in a situation in the first place because God done put me through some stuff. Of course, everybody's situation is not the same, but it's about how I reacted and what I did with what I was given. Like, everybody plate different. Of course, we all got the same plate. But what's on my plate is not the same as what's on your plate. How your body reacts is how my body gonna react to what I'm eating versus what you eating on your plate.
Your overload a little different from mine.
So regardless, what I was given, I ate it, consumed it, and put out what I thought was best that he wanted for me to put out, not what I wanted to put out. Because sometimes I be wanting to say some stuff, I be wanting to do some stuff because you got me messed up. But that's not how you should react. I learned at a young age, I had anger issues growing up and I would fight a lot. People know from Madison, you know, I used to fight a lot and get in trouble and was a bad kid. So I was in anger management. First thing Ms. Lisa taught me was to breathe, relax, and sit back. How would you react? Like, seeing everything from a bird's eye. If you weren't you, but seeing you how you acting, how would you react or respond to this kid? You wouldn't. So it made me just sit back and observe every action in my life. Like before I even react or respond, it's like, all right, I got 3 options here. I can walk away, I can blow up, or I can respond. I can respond in the right way, not react in the right way. I can respond. Responding is when you sit back, think, and observe, and won't think in the future, won't be upset about, oh, I should have said something different. Reacting is when you're thinking right now and reacting off emotions. Reaction is off of emotions and not thinking like, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. Like arguing. Arguing is a reaction, and it's sad.
I feel like once you go to react to an emotion, you say stuff that you can't take back, and then you may say some hurtful acts. You like, boy, I did not know I say that, but like I said, you're right. You gotta think, man. You gotta think, but I used to be that dude where I see some wild stuff reacting to something.
And how they say who you are when you're mad, or what you say when you're mad is what you really feel. That's not true.
When you're drunk, it's true. Mad, no, because I feel like everybody done said some stupid stuff and they be like, I did not mean that.
Because when you're mad, it's like, bro, I'm trying to hurt you. Like, I might not feel this way for real, but I'm just trying to hurt you just because. I'm trying to get a reaction out of you.
But when you realize the best response is no response. You put me on with that. You, shout out Miss Lisa, shout out my grandma. Y'all put me on with that. No response is the best response. You can piss somebody off if you don't respond to them. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't respond, just sit there and just be quiet all the time. Watch how mad a person is. Their whole energy gonna change. Like, why you ain't say nothing back? I said, because you want me to say something back.
Yeah.
But nah, once I mastered that, well, sky was a limit, boy.
So, on this episode, we talk about a lot, but I'm gonna chop this episode in half. We're gonna finish what we're supposed to finish on a different episode, for sure. In this episode, we're gonna wrap it up a little bit. Again, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube. I'm gonna start uploading my videos on YouTube. It's Keepit.P on YouTube. The Instagram page is Keepit_P2. And my personal page is WavyPop, WAAVYY.POP.
And I'm about to start a workout page. And I'm about to start training. You just gotta trust the process, I promise you won't regret it.
He's a certified trainer.
I got my certification.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start posting videos and clips and stuff like that. I ain't come up with a name yet, so I gotta figure that out or whatnot. But I want
want y'all to stay tuned, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, get at me, man. I give you good quality workout. He know.
Been at the hurting the rest of the week.
Hurting, but I promise you gonna look good. I helped him get his bench matched up before I had him. What they kept saying, boy, you getting big? Look, get your chest down or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
They come trust the process, man, with Uncle Ray, man.
For sure, but hey, thank y'all for listening. If you listen to this far, thank you so much. I appreciate you for supporting me on this journey. We gonna